If you're working towards monetizing your YouTube channel, there is an extra requirement that you now need to meet. If you want to start monetizing your YouTube shorts, there is a lot more clarity around the subject. And if you're already in the YouTube Partner Program, there is a pretty big security update coming in November. It's quite a lot to get through, so let's get started. We'll tackle the blurred section later, but first and foremost, YouTube have added a new eligibility requirement for joining the YouTube Partner Program. This can be found from the monetization screen in the YouTube Studio. In order to be eligible to apply for the YouTube Partner Program, you now need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and newly added 0 community guideline strikes. This is all common sense, to be honest, isn't it? YouTube doesn't want to allow bad actors to enter into the YouTube Partner Program. I'm sure this type of thing was usually picked up during the human review process of applications, but now YouTube just want to make it clear and simple. If you have a strike, you can't apply. Mousing over the info bubble will tell you that only active community strikes apply, so once it ends after 90 days, you will be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. Another important note is that copyright strikes do not impact eligibility. But that's not to say that you should have a cavalier attitude to copyright strikes, because if you get 3 of them, just like if you were to get 3 community guideline strikes, your channel would be terminated. Also, bear in mind that there is a difference between eligibility and acceptance. While copyright strikes may not impact your eligibility, it may still impact the review process when a human reviewer takes a look, finds there's loads of copyright strikes and claims, and decides not to allow you into the YouTube Partner Program. Ultimately, YouTube wants to reward creators for original content, and copyright always makes it a little messy. For more research and opinion on this, watch the video on screen now. Now let's talk about YouTube Shorts and how to monetize them, because it's an entirely new ballgame. You should have heard of the Shorts Creator Fund by now, which aims to share $100 million with YouTube Shorts creators over the next year. Each month, creators could earn as little as $100 or as much as $10,000. The key thing to understand is that the existing YouTube Partner Program has nothing to do with the YouTube Shorts Creator Fund. You are judged solely on the performance of your shorts and agree to different terms of service. Right now, there are some limitations as to who is eligible for YouTube Shorts bonus payments based off of your location. Payouts are based off of how many views you get, as well as the location of those viewing the shorts. YouTube Shorts monetization is obviously very new, very exciting, but there is a lot to digest. So if you want to sink your teeth into the subject, we've got a video on screen now that you may want to check out. But from a broader point of view, this now clearly addresses a huge question surrounding YouTube monetization. When it comes to monetization of YouTube Shorts, forget about the concept of 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time. Typically, creators need millions of YouTube Shorts views just to get a minimum bonus payout of $100. If you want to use YouTube Shorts content as a way to gain subscribers, that is your choice. If you want to use YouTube Shorts content as a way to gain watch time, it's going to be a long struggle, as almost none of it is going to count towards YPP requirements. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is don't use YouTube Shorts content as a way to monetize your regular YouTube content. Treat them both as very independent video platforms, albeit on YouTube. All right, let's get back to that blurred section we saw earlier, because it's all about making 2-factor authentication mandatory for creators in the YouTube Partner Program from November the 1st. There's not a wealth of information on this topic yet, just a tweet you see here. But again, it makes common sense to protect your YouTube account and channel, especially when you have money flowing through it. There is a link within this tweet to get you started on the setup process for 2-factor authentication, so I've put that tweet for you all in the video description. And as a bonus tip to take your security up to the maximum level, I recommend one of these, a Titan key. When you log into a new device, it requires you to physically plug this in to authenticate. Just don't lose it. It's about $50, and I'll leave a link again in the video description. Hashtag not sponsored, no affiliate links. It's just there to protect you. So then, next steps. If you're about to apply for the YouTube Partner Program, you might want to check out this video. If you're trying to monetize YouTube Shorts, you'll want to hear about other creators' experiences through this video over here.